What did you want to be when you grew up?
When I grew up, I wanted to be a firefighter who also skydived and was a ninja.
You know those people that like run the dogs around in dog shows? I wanted to do that.
The most exciting thing was wanting to be a NASCAR driver.
Oh, I wanted to be everything from a spelunker to an archaeologist to a Disney princess.
My passion is helping people, so I wanted to do something medical related.
I wanted to be either a farmer, like my dad, or a professional baseball player, like Cal Ripken Jr.
I wanted to be an FBI agent or a lawyer. I wanted to be a veterinarian. I wanted to be a teacher and a hairstylist.
I wanted to be a firefighter when I was growing up for the longest time.
I actually wanted to be a teacher when I was younger.
When I was little, I wanted to be a firefighter.
I wanted to be a farmer. I can vividly picture this drawing I did in kindergarten with all the little animals following behind me. I was bound and determined.
I wanted to be a
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a fighter pilot.
When I grew up, I wanted to be an astronaut.
An NBA player.
Like LeBron James?
Nah, like Kevin Durant.
I wanted to be a veterinarian.
An Olympian in the 100-meter dash.
I wanted to be a singer.
I wanted to be a NASCAR driver.
Oh, so did Peyton.
A Pokemon master. You hear me?
Okay, what did you want to be when you were little?
You hear me?
I can hear you.
I wanted to be an NBA player when I grew up.
Like LeBron James?
Yes, and I learned it takes a lot more work than I can put in. And I'm not 7 feet tall. So.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a Nebraska Cornhusker football player.
What are your plans after graduation?
Well, I graduate this spring/in December with student teaching, so this summer I'll nanny, and then I'll student teach in the fall, and then I'll be looking for teaching jobs.
I'm gonna teach hopefully.
I think my first answer is Lord knows, because I know I don't know.
I don't know yet, but I'd really like to get a job. Go to chiropractic school and then pay my doctorate in chiropractic. And then hopefully open my own chiropractic practice.
Probably teaching someone. I heard lessons hiring.
After graduation, I'm going to pursue work in like a personal finance and advising job.
Well, I'm getting married after graduation, but when people ask me, I still get nervous because other than that, that's all I have to do.
Yep.
Plans are to do some mission work in Africa for some time, and then come back and try to seek an internship with a church somewhere.
I don't know yet.
I'm going to substitute for a while I look for a job.
Just head back home and probably get on the beach for like 2 months or something like that. I really don't know what I got lined up right now.
I'm going to graduate school to become a marriage and family therapist.
And you're getting married.
And I'm getting married.
I have a summer job lined up, but after that I've got nothing.
I say I don't know. Don't judge me.
I want to get to grad school and get an educational and specialist degree in school psychology.
I don't know, but whatever happens, I'll be happy with it.
We're still working on those. I'm not quite sure yet.
And worst case?
Be a person that runs dogs around.
I will graduate next winter.
So you're not worried about it right now?
Not right now.
No. I hate this question. I just have like 7 things, so you can pick one.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out what the gist I want to say. Like,
Say 9.
what do I want to do with my life? Seriously, I don't know. Like, I'm stuck in this place thinking that I have the whole world in front of me, but I don't know where to even start. Like, do I go here? Do I go here? Do I do this? Do I do that? A mermaid? Princess?
Are you recording all this? Please say this.
What did you want to be when you grew up? When you were a kid?
When I was a kid, I wanted to be... So for as long as I remember, when I grew up, I couldn't wait to be a mom. Whenever my friends and I would play house at school, I would always be the mom. And when my baby sis and I would play at home, I would always act like her mom. And when in many of my relationships with friends, I am sometimes considered to be the mom. When I called home and I asked my mom, hey, what do I want to be when I grew up, I was hoping she was going to say, you know, a firefighter that was also a ninja and skydived just like Bryce, but she didn't say that. Instead, she paused for a long time and she said, honestly, Joe, I think you've always wanted to be a mom. So while most kids have these dreams to be some profession, I just can't wait to boss my own kids around. So when we're a kid, it's easy to answer the question, what do we want to be when we grow up? I imagine all of us in school raising our hands high, just saying, pick me, pick me. And with big smiley faces, we're all just saying, when I grow up, I will be a blank. But on the serious note, for the last 6 months, I have been really struggling with the question, what are you doing with your life after graduation? And it's been a long 6 months. I knew this time of my life would come. I knew I would eventually have to figure it out, but yet it still slaps me in the face like that Nebraska wind out there. I don't know. Some of you, you know. You know your plans to attend grad school or to travel for a while or even have a job lined up in the field, and that is awesome. But some of you feel the same way as I do. You don't know. And that is okay. But it sure is hard to feel like it's okay. I've noticed something's a little different when you ask a 22-year-old the question, what are you doing with your life? And this is usually how I respond. On the outside, I'm calm, cool, and collected. But on the inside, I have this little anger character from Inside Out, you know, the little red guy, running around inside of me just screaming, leave me alone, I haven't figured out yet, and you're the bajillionth person to ask me, and you're stressing me out even more. I don't know if you can relate to that. Usually, sometimes I'll go back to my apartment, maybe I'll cry, because I'm like, I don't know. And then I'll eat some ice cream, and then I'll just say, tomorrow, I'll figure it out. But tomorrow has yet to come. I do feel stuck in my own thoughts, of knowing that there's endless possibilities and endless opportunities out there to achieve and to be something great. I just don't know where to begin. Why does this question feel like such a chore to answer? Constantly I'm saying to myself, pick something. Literally anything. Just pick something. What am I supposed to do though? God, it's me again. Please give me a sign. I'm just waiting for you to show me what I'm supposed to do. Okay, well while you think about that, I'm just going to be here trying to pass my last semester of classes, trying to work enough hours to save money for after graduation, trying to keep up with all the laundry that for some reason accumulates so quickly, trying to maintain several different relationships with people here on campus and to be a part of all the campus activities, trying to eat at least 2 meals a day, trying to not have another mental breakdown that ends in a phone call sobbing to my parents, trying to make sure I see all my adopted families and spend time with their kids, trying to get at least 7 hours of sleep because a grumpy Joe is not a fun Joe, and trying to have a good attitude in the midst of it all and to be thankful for another day of life, all while trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing after graduation. So deep down, I feel this intense pressure to go out and be big and awesome and do something amazing with my life. I'm told, chase your dreams. So now I need some dreams to go chase. I'm told, or I feel pressure to find a job different than the coffee shop where I work currently in order to be more successful. I feel the pressure to go out and experience life and have fun, but not too much fun because adulting comes first. Where is this pressure coming from? Is it my family, my friends, even society? It could come from all those factors, but I believe that pressure is mostly coming from myself. You see, I have this plan, this set of expectations that I want to accomplish in life, and these expectations that I feel like I should accomplish in life. I feel expected to have a job with awesome pay and awesome benefits after I graduate because that's why I attended 4 years of school, right? I feel expected to not need any help from my parents when it comes to any financial situation. I feel expected to not make mistakes. And lastly, I feel expected to do life perfectly and to do it all alone, me, myself, and I. But wait, why do I feel like I have to do it alone? If there is one thing that I have learned, truly and honestly, is you do not have to do life here alone. There are people here who will help you, and it just takes finding the right people who will give you real love by showing you hard love. The love that challenges you to become better, because sometimes they can see your full potential more than you can see yours. I have found those people here who will challenge me, and it's been a long 6 months because I go up to them and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, and they ask me all these questions. I say, get out of my face. don't talk to me. But really, I know that they're there just trying to help me. I feel like I have to prove myself regardless though, even if I have this love and support. I feel like I have to prove that I can be independent and that I can do this all on my own. But what I'm most terrified of, other than the question, what am I doing with my life, is the fact itself of doing life alone. No matter our age, the question, what am I doing, will always be a question we may ask ourselves. People who have it all together as adults sometimes don't feel that way. I really enjoy people older than me, really. They have been through some crazy things in life, and it's so cool to hear their experiences and hear that they come out on the other side. It gives me hope that we will all be able to make it through this. Awesome mentors that I have found have shared with me that even years after college, they still have to reflect and search for meaning and to see if this is what they're really supposed to be doing with their life. So there was a book that we read in T. Sife's Philosophy of Living class back in sophomore year, and it's called, What Am I Supposed to Do with My Life? Fitting title. But it didn't mean a lot back then as a sophomore. But luckily my semi-smart self decided to keep it instead of sell it back for very little. And I knew one day I would need it. And so I was reading it as I was preparing, and there's a quote that says, God does not only call us to do something, but to be something with our lives. I think it's important as we decide what we are doing with our life, no matter what stage we are in, to remember who we are, whose we are, and what our mission is. The meaning of life is in our mission. Viktor Frankl says, those who have a why to live can bear with almost any how. Our identity is not in a job. Our identity is not in what everyone else is doing. Our identity is not in our social media. Our identity is in our mission, in our attitude, and in our beliefs. And in that, we will find purpose, we will find significance, and we will find value no matter what job title we have. Life will not be easy, and some of us already know that. There will be many rough waters ahead, and there will be things that knock us down, that make us constantly wonder how in the world will we ever get back up. But today, I pray that we choose instead to just trust in the Lord, instead of worrying about what we are doing in the future. I hope we instead step out and take that leap of faith and when we are unsure of what to do. It's not about finding our perfect plan and following it step by step, but instead choosing to glorify God in whatever plan or action we decide to make or take. It's okay to feel excited and to feel nervous and nervous at the same time for the future. It's okay to cry a little, and it's okay to smile a lot in this journey. This is a season of change. And as summer approaches, hopefully soon, many will be leaving YC and many will be returning. As you search for what's next, I encourage you to not look to your friends, don't look at someone's life on Instagram, and don't look at your past mistakes for what you should do. I encourage you to wait. Be still and hold on to Jesus' hand. Let him wrap you up in his love as you wait for the Lord to reveal his plan for you. Something that is hard to remember is that while we wait on the Lord for his perfect will, it doesn't mean we wait around. Get up and go. Travel and experience different cultures. Volunteer for something you truly believe in. Learn a new language just for fun. Find a hobby. Include someone who isn't included often. Spend time with your loved ones. Don't just sit around waiting for something big to happen from the couch of your living room. God will reveal big things to us in the future. But right now, the Holy Spirit is dwelling in us, guiding us day by day, each step that we take. So be present during this time. I don't want any of us to look back on this moment with regret saying, man, if only I was just open to the universe instead of freaking out about it. So, what am I doing with my life? I don't know. And that's okay. And instead of trying to figure out the next 50 years of my life, I want to try to figure this one out. How can I serve the Lord with what I'm doing today? And how can I make the most of this moment with what he's already given to me? Life is better when we take it one day at a time and when we do it together. Let us glorify the Lord with our actions today, because tomorrow will come. So as far as today, we will all be okay.